Hey guys, D-Nuts Gaming here, and today I'm going to be playing a new game on Steam called Happy Room. It is $4.99 on the Steam Workshop, and as you can see, I'm a little farther ahead. But if I exit here, I'm going to restart just for you guys. Crap. Well, we'll be waiting a second then. This game does sometimes take a little bit of time to play. And it does, I will admit, take time to level up and all that. And as always, I will be doing about 15-minute videos. Don't worry about that, that doesn't matter. I don't do mods yet. I'm not modding this because I don't think there is a mod menu at this point for this. But no, my room is freezing right now, so I'm gonna blanket. And I'm going to leave you to the intro now. Ah, crap. Well, you're just going to have to watch me play from the beginning. But I'll only use stuff that's, like, mildly understandable when you just now start the game. So we'll put a jumper up, which is going to whip him into a teleporter that I've upgraded to shoot bombs. It's going to whip him over here into a small amount of miniguns, and by small I mean huge. That'll shoot him back to this, and if he gets the jumper, he'll just go back through it until he gets back. Or I'll be throwing a couple acid guns up here because they are just overpowered. But if he manages to live through all that, he'll also be getting maces all over the place sometimes, just for fun. And then if he manages to get through all this, he'll get some saws. Just an endless amount of meat grinding. You know what, we're even going to remove some of these maces, because I just don't feel like it's worth having right now on this side. Because over here it's all focused about just getting a bunch of saw damage. Now I know you're all wondering why I'm not going for any of the missions, because most of the ones that I have right now are like way too hard. But no, we're going to test it out now. And we're going to go slow-mo for it. And as you can see, this probably didn't work out the way that I was planning it to. No, this acid is overpowered. No, don't go on the meat grinder already. No, don't do it. No, don't go in the meat grinder already. And if these miniguns would stop wasting the meat grinders, like, time it can be used. No, you're going the wrong way. Don't you all remember when you wish you could do this as a kid? Wait, no. My sources are saying that nobody wanted to do that when they were a kid. Okay then. You know, but don't you remember when you always thought that this kind of stuff was cool? Yeah, well, once I decided to do it, this guy doesn't look too happy, if you can tell by now. Like, he just lost an arm to me. I don't think he's happy. I mean, sadly, we've lost all our ammo, but no, we're going to speed it up a little, put it at half speed. But now you're going to see the rate this actually happens at. Yeah, no, and you see, he gets whipped in through a bomb. Yeah, so now we're going to check his damage. Like, to what happened. So he lost the end of his arms. His head is real beat up. But I'll leave you guys for a second to look. Yeah, he doesn't look too happy. We're going to stop the test now. We're going to garbage all of this. And then we're just going to do a little bit of spikes. Wait, no, not spikes. Not spikes. Who needs spikes? about to see some of the fun stuff I can play with to make this guy have a really, really bad day. Like, our little test dummy here is going to have a really bad day. You know, sorry about that. When you move off where the playing field is, it'll actually, like, delete you from, like, you're actually building. But no, this guy is really gonna have a bad day, and you're about to see why. If I go back over here, actually, no, I need my explosives. We're gonna put some granada throwers that we're gonna need to trigger on each side, which the majority of them will be very easy. We'll have them jump right over here and left over here, and then a left one over here in case he gets stuck, and a right one over here in case he gets stuck. And then just for fun, we're going to throw in some monsters. These guys are insanely annoying. So now the grenades are just going to throw themselves around now. And this guy's probably going to lose, like, limbs due to my twisted ideas of experimentation. Well, no, the game's ideas. Come on, grenades. I know you can do better than this. Well, saying as we all know what's happening now is we're going to check on the damage. So he's really close to losing his arms. His legs aren't too close to being gone. He's pretty much dead. Like, he does not look like he's coming home without a bruise. But no, I figured we'd just do a little bit of a fun thing that I always like to do. Now, I know what you're all thinking. Gavin, what are these? Wait. I know, to pretend I never said that. I know what you're thinking. D-nuts, what are all of these? You're about to see. They're axes. And I know what you're all thinking. D-nuts, how'd that one work? Well, I can fix it. With a bunch of upwards jumpers. And now you're about to see how this carnage can start to happen. Look, we're just whipping him into carnage. And remember, this is a rugged clone. It's not like a really durable clone. It's not like he volunteered to do any of this. And he really doesn't look like he's gonna go home. Like, we almost beheaded him and got an achievement. We delimbed 3 of his limbs. Leg and the arms. You know, we're gonna end this. We're gonna go into our upgrade since we have £1 because, you know, they put cash in here and, cash to buy things and pounds to, get all sorts of things, other things done. You know, and then, I would say we do Zero Gravity, but as a lot of you have ever watched Jacksepticeye, amazing YouTuber, these things just, like, stuck. Now, we're gonna do the, we're gonna be upgrading my, fire gun, which is technically just a flamethrower. For one reason, and you're about to see what that reason is, if I have the money to put a couple down. Yeah, it chars them up, like, it's just demented. Like, for any of you who just love playing these sick, twisted games, I definitely recommend this. It's just a way to relieve a bunch of anger. Like, say you're angry at your math teacher, if you're still in school. Not saying that we all are. Like, just play this and pretend it's your math teacher. And I'll be moving this bouncer because this is starting to get annoying and I keep stopping. You know, but just pretend it's your math teacher. Works for me. And for any of you who actually know me in real life, we all know that we'd love to put our math teacher through this. Really? Really, bruh? Bruh. And don't even start with the hate. I'm the only one who can do any hate here. Don't bring your hate to my videos. Only I'm allowed to have hate. Like, if you're gonna sit and put hate down in the comments, I'm not even gonna read it. Like, can this guy be beheaded? Don't get stuck. Oh, thank goodness. Don't get stuck in the portal. You know, as you can see, he likes being thrown through portals somewhat for some random reason. We just throw him through portals because he seems to enjoy it. Oh, hey, behead the dummy. Well, we beheaded him. I'm pretty sure we've lifed him because he's not gonna live. Like, this guy is beyond dead. Oh, piranhas. That sounds interesting. And now we're just gonna smack him into the wall. Got the shurikens. Okay, we're gonna look at the damage and what all we did to him. Lost his legs, his arms, and his head. So yeah, I think we're gonna call that level over. And now we're gonna play around with the piranhas. All dummy parts in acid. Hit a monster with an axe 20 times. Dummy staying frozen for 10 seconds. Well, I think the only reasonable thing to do is to upgrade the piranhas. And then just put them all over the room. And then throw on a teleporter on the bottom that'll whip him out into another set of piranhas. And throw some jumpers around. And then I'm going to go into my upgrades again, and since we have more things for our fire guns, we'll upgrade our frost gun. Oh. What did it get used on? It says we have one. Oh, that's the thing. Never mind. You know, we're just going to test how this one works, because I have no clue what the piranhas do. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to watch that in slow-mo. Pretty sure we all want to watch that in slow motion. Oh yeah, fall in the portal and get whipped into another set. Come on, bro. You're supposed to get, like, maced. You know what? We'll just throw in some shurikens for fun. From what I've seen from other YouTubers who use these, they don't work too well. But, you know, who cares about that? Now, I know what you're all thinking. Gavin, D-nuts. This is absolutely pointless. Why are you putting fire and ice in the piranha pits? Well, because I need to get rid of these stupid ice gun achievements. Like, it needs to stay frozen for 10 seconds for me to actually get the achievement. As you can see, harder than it looks. Which is why I'm just going to throw ice guns around. This should work. Oh, we ripped off his head with the frozenness. That counts, right? But let's check what kind of damage this does. Actually, the ice guns are pretty good. Was not expecting that. But no, I think we're going to have to throw in some jumpers for this, just because. You know, science. And we'll throw them out over here.